Meet Taylor Swift, not just a superstar singer, but someone who truly knows how to find joy in every moment. Taylor's life is a whirlwind of music, laughter, and adventure, and she's always searching for the next bit of fun, no matter where she is. She's not only a chart-topping artist, but a true adventurer at heart, always eager to explore the world around her. When she's not dazzling crowds on stage, Taylor's chasing fun in the most unexpected places, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. Her apartment is a cozy haven, filled with guitars, sparkly outfits, and her two beloved cats, Meredith and Olivia. But more than anything, it's filled with laughter, music, and the warmth of creativity. Taylor finds joy in the little things, like burnt cookies that turn into inside jokes, spontaneous living room dance parties, and every little surprise life throws her way. She believes that every day holds a new adventure, even if it's just in her own kitchen. One blustery morning, while most people hid indoors from the storm, Taylor saw the wild wind as an open invitation to play, to experience something new and exciting. She pulled on her favorite red boots and a bright scarf, ready to make the wind her dance partner and the city her stage. Her cats watched from the window, probably thinking she was a little kooky, but that's Taylor. Always curious, always brave, and never afraid to be herself. She knew deep down that this windy day was calling her name, promising something special if she just stepped outside. With a big, fearless smile, she decided to embrace the blustery weather, letting the wind carry her into a brand new adventure. Taylor was ready for whatever adventure the day had in store, her heart open to every possibility the world could offer. And this was the day an adventure found her in the most amazing way, reminding us all that life is full of magic, if you're just willing to step outside and find it. Taylor rummaged through her closet for something to face the wind. The weather outside was wild, and she needed just the right thing to brave the blustery day. Behind stacks of board games and old winter scarves, she found a dazzling umbrella, striped in every color you could imagine, with a star carefully carved into its smooth wooden handle, as if it held a secret just for her. It felt light in her hands, almost humming with a gentle energy, and when she gave it a little shake, a puff of glitter floated out, sparkling in the sunlight that peeked through the window. Taylor laughed in surprise. This was no ordinary umbrella, and she could feel its magic. She twirled it above her head, and it seemed to wiggle back, as if it was ready for fun and adventure too. Instantly she knew. This was her companion for the day, a partner for whatever awaited her outside. With the magical umbrella in hand, Taylor headed for the door, her heart beating a little faster with excitement. Olivia, her curious cat, meowed a warning from the hallway, but Taylor just winked, promising to be careful. She thought she was simply going for a walk, but deep down, she sensed this was the start of something much bigger, something magical. The wind howled outside, and the umbrella trembled with excitement in her grip, as if it could hardly wait. Taylor was more than ready. She felt brave, curious, and eager for whatever adventure lay ahead. The adventure was about to begin, and she could feel it in her bones. She stepped outside, umbrella in hand, heart full of wonder, ready to discover what magic the day would bring. Taylor stepped onto the busy street, wind whipping around her. She pressed the umbrella's button. Whoosh! It sprang open, a burst of rainbow against the gray sky. Suddenly, a gust lifted her off the ground, first an inch, then 10 feet. People below stared in shock as Taylor floated above the city, red boots dangling. She wasn't scared, well, maybe a little, but mostly thrilled. Tilting the umbrella, she realized she could steer left toward skyscrapers, right toward the park. She was the captain of her own flying ship. "This is incredible!" she laughed, soaring higher. The city spread out beneath her like a giant map. Taylor was seeing her world from a whole new perspective. The windy day had become the adventure of a lifetime. She was flying, and it was only just beginning. The magic was real, and Taylor was ready for more. The umbrella guided Taylor to a rooftop where she gazed at the city's patchwork below. She felt like the Queen of New York, savoring the peaceful view. Next, she soared over Central Park, spotting a boy's kite tangled in a tree. Taylor swooped down, untangled the string, and set the dragon kite free. The boy cheered below. Then, the umbrella lifted her above the tallest skyscrapers into a world of sun and clouds. She touched a cloud, cool and misty, like a gentle spray. Birds flew past, chirping in surprise. Taylor waved and spun, dancing in the sky. The freedom was exhilarating. Up here, she wasn't just Taylor Swift the singer. She was an explorer, an adventurer, the girl who could fly. The city, the clouds, the sun, her stage. She twirled, laughed, and let the wind carry her. This was a dream come true, and the adventure wasn't over yet. The umbrella had more magic in store than Taylor could have ever imagined. Each moment with it seemed to reveal a new surprise, as if the city itself was waiting to see what would happen next. Taylor spotted a window washer in trouble. She floated over and nudged his platform back to safety. The man waved gratefully, his fear replaced by relief and wonder at the sight of Taylor and her magical umbrella. Next, she caught raindrops in her umbrella and watered a rooftop garden, making flowers bloom and a neighbor smile. The once dull rooftop burst into color, and soon, more neighbors gathered to watch the transformation, their faces lighting up with joy. As the day wore on, the star on the handle glowed. Taylor pressed it, and a gentle melody played from the canopy. The music was soft and enchanting, drifting through the air like a lullaby, drawing people to their windows and balconies. The music drifted down, turning grumpy faces into smiles as she floated above the streets. Even the busiest commuters paused, looking up in awe, their worries momentarily forgotten. At sunset, the umbrella's stripes glowed, lighting up the sky like a flying lantern. The colors shimmered and danced, painting the clouds with streaks of gold, pink, and blue. Taylor soared over the river, her reflection shimmering below. The water sparkled with the umbrella's light, and people along the banks pointed in amazement, some snapping photos to remember the magical sight. She realized the umbrella wasn't just for her. It spread joy and wonder everywhere she went. Children laughed and waved, and even the quietest corners of the city seemed to come alive with excitement. Helping others, making people smile, turning an ordinary day into something extraordinary. Taylor saw strangers helping each other, inspired by the kindness she shared from above. The umbrella was a tool for kindness and magic, a gentle reminder that even small acts can light up the world around us. Taylor's heart soared as high as she did, filled with happiness and gratitude for the adventure she'd found. The city sparkled beneath her glowing umbrella, every rooftop and street bathed in a gentle, magical light. And she knew she'd never forget this day, when a simple umbrella turned the ordinary into the extraordinary and filled the city with hope and wonder. As twilight fell, the wind calmed and the umbrella guided Taylor home. She landed softly on her balcony, adventure complete. The world looked the same, but Taylor felt lighter, happier, full of new stories. She leaned the magical umbrella in the corner, where it glowed softly. Her cats sniffed it, sensing the day's magic. That night, Taylor wrote a song, not about heartbreak, but about flying, wind, and finding magic in unexpected places. She realized you don't need a magical umbrella for adventure, just an open heart and a little courage. Sometimes, the best adventures blow in with the wind. Taylor wanted everyone to know, don't be afraid to dance in the wind and look for magic in your own backyard. Because any ordinary day can lift you up and show you the world from a whole new, wonderful point of view.